We're going to start today talking about congestive heart failure and edema.
This is where it all happens.
I'm extremely interested in emergency medicine because I love the acuity of care associated with it and the high-intensity environment.
Third-year medical student Jason Lesnick is attending a class taught by Sarasota cardiologist Dr. Daniel Cooper.
I love Sarasota, and I hope to one day return here to practice medicine.
Regional Campus Dean of Florida State University College of Medicine, Dr. Bruce Berg, says the goal of the College of Medicine
is to accept in-state students, graduate them into the MD degree, send them to residency programs, of which the state does not have enough, and then bring them back to practice.
Students start their education for the first 2 years in Tallahassee, and then they come here to finish it for the last 2 years in Sarasota. Now, FSU College of Medicine is celebrating their 10th academic year. Berg, Regional Dean of 10 years, was there from the start.
Basically, we were told before we started the College of Medicine campus here that you can't do this, that you cannot train medical students in a community environment.
Because, says Berg, most medical schools have university-type hospitals where medical student training is accomplished.
But we proved them wrong, and in fact you can train excellent physicians coming from a community program.
Community connections, the good nature of local hospitals, and local physicians with true dedication to developing the educational program for the students, says Berg, is what sets the program apart.
And what's really amazing is that our third-year medical students first assist our board-certified surgeons in surgery, which very few third-year medical students get to do anyplace else in the country.
The number one thing Lesnick says he has learned as an FSU medical student:
The patient is more than just a disease, and that you should always treat everyone as a human.
I'm incredibly proud of the students, and I'm really happy to be the dean, and I believe we've really made a contribution to the community, and I think that will grow into the future, and this will really become an incredibly important part of what Sarasota is.
Dr. Berg says people in our community should know that the medical students are not only trained in the MD degree, but whenever the physician has a medical student, they become a better physician, because medical students have the awful habit of asking questions that we don't know the answer to.
And now many people find it hard to understand their doctors. They might use all that jargon. So is the school trying to address that issue?
Yes, that's actually one of the things that they do address in their curriculum is about communication. Because if you don't understand what the patient is trying to communicate, what they're trying to say to you, you can't really help them. And as you and I both know, I mean, there's those words like compliance and things like ambulatory facility, which basically means take your medication and go to the outpatient clinic. So, I mean, they're trying to address those things so they sound more human.
That's a great idea. And one of my doctors is from the FSU Med School, and I went to her right after she finished her residency, and she now invites the students into her practice, so I enjoy that.
Does she speak English now?
Well, she was always speaking English.
Oh, that's good. No, I meant English
as
in like
medical
instead of
no, she's so down to earth. She is the most down to earth person. I love her. But yeah, great. Thank you, Alex. Great story.